Hello, great people. Um, Elena gave me a question and I need to assist. And I think it's going to assist all of us. Before we can answer that question, we need to know this concept. If, for instance, you have this one, we know that we can write it this way. Yeah? Then, if I expand this one, I'm going to get this. And you know 2 plus 2 is going to give us 4. So y is equals to this one. Then if you are told to find the derivative, the first derivative, that is dy dx, we know that these two will multiply 1 to give you 2x, and 1 will multiply 4 to give us 4. This will blow away to be 0 there. Good. Let me bring that solution here at the top. Okay. Now, another way of answering the same question, because of that question that Lena gave me, we can also answer the same question this way. Assuming you have this and you are told to find the first derivative, what you need to do is you multiply these two by that, then the exponent, you subtract 1 from it, then you differentiate the value inside here. So if I differentiate this one, it's only x that I can differentiate. We know this one will definitely blow to 0. So 1 times 1 is going to give us 1. Then 1 minus 1 is going to give us 0. So that's what we will have there. Then if I simplify, I'm going to have, instead this will be 2, this will be 2 minus 1, which is 1, 1 minus 1, which is 0, and this, if I simplify, I'm going to get 1, and if I simplify it, I'm going to get 2x plus 2. Then if I expand, I'm going to get the same answer. So the same question, you can use 2 methods to answer it. Okay. Now, if you want to do this one, I want you to try this. We'll not do this one online. You try it yourself. Okay. Then, if I have this, and I'm told to find dy dx, what am I supposed to do? You see that this one is also another thing that I'm going to show you. This x is to the power 1. Now, remember I can rewrite this one this way. Then, the first method I taught you, you see that this is going to multiply that one. Then you have 2 minus 1. Then x to the power negative 1. Then this method, you see that we have two expressions here, this and that. So what you need to do is you differentiate this one, then you keep the second one, then after you keep this one and you differentiate this. So you see that I'm differentiating this one. So if I differentiate this, I'm going to have this one. I've kept this, that, and it will multiply. Then plus this, you keep it, and that is going to multiply. Then you have minus 1, giving you this. Okay. Now, I'm still going to have my 2, then 2 minus 1, which is 1. Then I'll have this one. Then if I simplify this, this will remain, and this is going to give us minus 2. Okay. Now, this is x to the power negative 1. It will become a denominator. Then there should be 2 here. Then because there is 2 here, then I'm still going to have this one here as a minus, and this will come down as a denominator. Okay, so that will be the derivative. Now let's come to the question. This is the question. It's one of the past questions, this one. Then the question says, for which value of x will this one be greater or equal to 0? How do we do that? Remember, this one I can express it this way. This is the negative 1 and this one to the power negative 1. Okay. Now, if I want to find the first derivative, what is it going to be? I'm supposed to differentiate this one and keep this. So if I differentiate this, it will be 0. If I keep this, then plus, I'm supposed to keep this negative 1 and differentiate this. Remember, I taught you how to differentiate this. So this negative 1 will multiply, which is this one. Then negative 1 minus 1 to give us negative 2. Then you differentiate what you have inside to give us 1. Now, if I simplify this, I'm going to have 0 and have that one. Then I can bring this one down. So let's come to the expression. Our expression is this. Our inequality is that one. So we know our x, this is our x, and f prime is this one. This is the 1, and this is the x minus 1 squared. So here what we need to do is this x will multiply that, then x should be greater than 0, this x, then x minus 1 all square should not be equal to 0, because if it is equal to 0, this will be undefined. Okay, bye, see you.